Hey everyone, it's Phil Swift here, and today we're going to be doing a month's tier list. This is pretty straightforward, there's nothing really much to say before I start the video. So, yeah, just had to do that, sorry. Just let's get right into it. Alright, first of all, January. First off, wow, I don't know why I said first of all, but first off, January. So what happens in January? I don't know, winter break. That's pretty cool. At least now that I'm in college, it's winter break for like almost the whole month, so we have off school. That's pretty cool. NFL playoffs, that's big. Love January for that. January and February are probably the two biggest snow months of the year, at least where I live. But I do hate cold weather, and January is probably the coldest month of the year. So I feel like there's a lot of good and a lot of bad about January. But I do hate cold weather, so like I can't put it above A or above B, but I can put it in B. And, you know, if it was just based off the weather alone, it'd be F. Like, F, mega F tier. But B tier, because January has a lot going for it. You know, snow, playoff football, and whatever that other thing was that I said earlier. Yeah. I think January is a pretty solid B tier. It might actually have a run for A tier. I'm going to put it in B for now, though. I'm going to see where I rank everything else. Also, my dad's birthday. And my girlfriend's mom's birthday. February. What happens in February? Valentine's Day, the Super Bowl, and more cold and more snow. And the start. Like February is basically a semester. The what? Sorry. February is the September of the start of the year. Like February and September have the same vibe because it's the first full month of the second semester, and September is the first full month of the first. So February is it's just not great. I mean, it doesn't really got much going for it. I'm gonna put it in C. I'm changing January to A because they can't be one tier apart. But February is C because it's perfect. I gotta be more critical. I'm sorry. I'm keeping January in B and I'm putting February in D because February. I mean, like what? Why? It's just like all the classes in February depressing. It's always raining and never snowing, even though it's February. I don't know. I think February is kind of a D tier. March. I mean, it's alright. March is kind of like mid. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good either. I mean, I guess spring break. Like, spring break is pretty cool. It's supposed to start getting warm in March, but it usually doesn't even get warm until May where I live. March is like, alright. March goes in C. I think that fits well for it. Because it's like the perfect mid. like what of significance happens in March? I'm actually trying to, like, I'm being so that what happens in my mom's birthday and, like, nothing else. Alright, April, though. April, I feel like is a little bit better. You know, I like April. I think April can fit in B. I think that's a good month. My girlfriend's birthday. It might actually start getting warm towards, like, the middle of April. Like, consistently warm. Like, of course, in March, you always got, like, the first fake winter. First fake summer, I mean. And then it is, you know, it turns cold for another 4 weeks. But, April, at least by the end of April, it'll be, like, 60, probably. It's always rainy though, which is kind of sucky. But you do start to see green on the trees. You do start to have some kind of hope that, you know, it's going to stop being freezing cold soon. So I'm going to put April in B. May, straight to S. May is the Friday of months. May is phenomenal. May is the end of school, at least the end of college. It's actually warm in May most of the time, even though it does rain. And just the vibes in May, like if you have a function in May, really May and June, functions in May and June just have a different vibe than functions in any other month. Like May has the best atmosphere of any month. You know what I mean? Like I just love May. Also May, like that rolls off the tongue so well. May. It's a great name for a month. S tier. Pretty solid. June, also S tier. This is like May. Whoever created the months, I don't know what they were on, but this 2-month month of May and June, oh my goodness, generational run right here. I mean, I'm recording this in June actually. It's currently June 11th, but yeah, May and June. Oh my goodness, this is just sensational stuff. I mean, 2 month stretch of beautiful weather, beautiful vibes, so much less stress. I mean, of course you will be working jobs, but it's all good because you don't have school. You have so much less to worry about. You got vacations, you know. Oh my goodness, you got everything going for you in May and June. Like everything good about a month happens in May and June, except you know everything else that happens in all the other months. So yeah, July, kind of hard to rank, but I feel like I'm gonna put July in A because like if May is Friday and June is Saturday, then July is Sunday. You know what I mean? July is good. You still have vacations, you still have warm weather, but it's also like it's no longer warm weather, it's hot weather. Like you are dying. It is 89 degrees every single day, and like the sun, the UV index will be 43, and you will get raped by the sun. You know what I mean? So July, I do appreciate for what it has. You know, it has great scenery. Also, it's beautiful in July. But it's just too hot and it doesn't quite have the same atmosphere as May and June. And also, you know, summer's starting to die down. You're starting to like lose hope that you'll ever, you know, be happy, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, July, I think it's a pretty solid age here. Still a good month. So I'm not gonna put it below. But like I'm just saying all these things like in comparison to May and June. But yeah, July A. August, I'm gonna put August in B. So if July is a Sunday, then August is like that Sunday, but like at 5 p.m. or later. August is like, it's a great month. It's also the same as July because it's so hot in August. But it is beautiful. There's still slightly less stress, but it is starting to creep up on you, especially towards the end of the month. And a lot of people start school in August. Sorry, my chair is like, it's very squeaky. But yeah, August B, because like, you know, the incoming existential dread that is approaching you during the month of August. It's just, and I feel like the month of August always goes by so fast as well. I'm gonna put it in B. I think that's solid. Sorry for these explanations; they're kind of terrible. But you know, you see my rankings, and I feel like that's all you really care about. You're probably just skipping to the end of this video, anyways. September straight into F. September is the worst month. I hate September. September sucks, dude. Like, at least February has snow. At least February is the second semester, so you only have, you know, a couple months left. At least February you already know people. At least February you're not so stressed about, you know, meeting all new people and classes and stuff. September has every bad thing that February has, and then more. And also none of the good things that February has, which is like literally just snow and Valentine's Day. First of all, if I put a gun to your head and asked you to name one holiday in September, you would not be able to do it. Second of all, it's just like, it's dread. It's like you have so much longer until you'll be free, especially if you're not even in college yet. So like literally any other level of education, except, you know, things above college. Like if you're in high school, September is like mega F, and I'm still in college and I think September's F. Like, oh my goodness, September is like everything bad about a month is in September. Nobody likes September. Except, you know, football starts, that's pretty cool, but it's still F, just because of how bad it is. October, this is difficult, actually. I'm gonna put October, actually, in, like, D. This is hard to rank. I'm gonna put October in, oh my goodness. Chat, what should I rank October? I'm actually trying to think. I'm going to start talking about October, and then I'm going to try to see what I like. So what does October have going for it? I guess kind of the official start of autumn. Leaves start getting orange. You know, Halloween. More football. It's getting colder, which no one likes. It's very, very breezy. Like, if April is rainy all the time, then October is windy all the time, for some reason. I feel like I'm always freezing in October, even though it's also, like, 70 degrees. I don't know. It's weird. But, yeah. It's also, like, you've been in school for so long enough that you know how bad it is, but you're also nowhere near the end. It's also Fucktober. I can't ignore Fucktober. Everything bad always happens, and I'm putting October in D. I'm sorry. It was my first instinct, and I'm keeping it that way. Because, I guess the good things, like football and autumn. But, like, everything bad always happens in October. I want you to think of one good thing that's happened in October that wasn't on Halloween, or even that was on Halloween, especially if you're in college. Halloween in college lasts the majority of the semester, but like Halloween night in particular, and just the month of October as a whole, oh my goodness. It's like so much drama, so much dumb stuff. It's like bad. It's just stupid. I mean, you know what I mean? You don't, probably, but I'm going to ignore that and move on anyways. November. Look. I got it. My birthday's in November, so I'm biased. But I'm gonna try to eliminate that bias. And if my birthday wasn't in November, it'd be C. C. I don't know why that was like that, but yeah, November C. Because I mean, what does it got going? I mean, like it's already autumn, so it's not like, oh, you look outside and you're like, oh my god, it's really pretty. Like no, you got Thanksgiving break. and just more school and football. Like November football is actually really good, but better than October for sure. But it's colder, it's breezier, it's less enjoyable. I guess the October stuff, the Halloween stuff is all over. Wow, but it's Halloween isn't good anyways. So November is just C tier. Even though my birthday is in that month, I'm gonna put it in C tier anyways because you can't really appreciate November for anything else other than things like what happens in November. I don't know. Well, like nothing. November's kind of a bland month, but my birthday is in it, but I'm putting it in C anyways. December is A because first semester ends and also snow. Like December is like if May was in winter, it'd be December. But I like summer more than I like winter, so December is A and May is S. You know what I mean? My brother's birthday is in December. A lot of people's birthdays in December. Of course, you got Christmas, you got the start of winter break, you got, final exams. But after final exams, December is so smooth sailing. Like, December is low-key a vibe. Like, after you get home. The second half of December is unmatched. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I like December. December's pretty cool. The Christmas spirit is coming. And, yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my month's tier list. Hopefully my explanations weren't that terrible. I mean, they absolutely were, but let me know if you agree with my rankings. Why am I saying this? You're not going to do this. I don't care either. It's not like I care. It's not like I'm going to be successful or anything. Alright, yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. That's about it. See ya.